To understand and enjoy Victory Vehicles, you should know that it was made during World War II. And remember that cartoons like this weren't aimed at kids. They were shown in movie theaters along with the current feature films. So they were meant to appeal to grown-ups and children alike. This one addresses an issue that grown-ups were dealing with on a daily basis in 1943, wartime shortages. To conserve rubber and metal for military use, severe restrictions were placed on individual use of automobiles. The gas ration stickers you see on the car windshield and the main title of Victory Vehicles were carefully distributed, depending on the user's job and need for transportation. There's even a scene near the end of the film in which Goofy passes by a storefront marked rationing board. Those are the folks who made the rules. Everyone was encouraged to save scrap metal, much as we recycle today. But the goal then was the building of battleships and bombs. Remember, we were fighting the good fight back then, and the Japanese and Germans were our mortal enemies. That will put some of the timely references in this cartoon into a proper context. Finally, on the cartoon trivia front, keep an eye out for a cameo appearance by an unbilled Disney star. And perhaps if we all get together, we can arrange for a CD reissue of the catchy song, Hop on Your Pogo Stick.
Who needs a limousine that's always out of gasoline? Hop on your pogo stick and laugh your cares away. On your pogo stick, your pogo stick, your pogo stick. Hop on your pogo stick and hop right through the day. Who cares if rubber's short? Just laugh it off and be a sport. Hop on your pogo stick, just like a kid at play. No stopping or red lights, no worry over headlights, no fenders or bumpers, no monthly notes on puddle jumpers. Who needs a limousine that's always out of gasoline? Hop on your pogo stick and laugh your cares away.
Before the invention of the automobile, cities were of necessity confined to small, congested areas. With the advent of the motor car, cities spread out. Engineers designed scientific highways to speed workers to and from their jobs. Then suddenly came the gasoline and rubber shortage. The worker was face to face with a serious transportation problem. For instance, A lives here, but works at B, while C works at D and lives at E. Then there's F, who must go to H. I must travel 45 miles to J and K 30 to L. M and X to and fro from P's and Q. Y thither and hither to Z minus X over Y plus A divided by Q equals the distance traveled.
The situation is indeed a mess.
Blueprints flooded the patent office. From every walk of life, thousands of resourceful citizens submitted solutions. We cannot afford to overlook a single one of them. For instance, here's an idea submitted by an animal lover of Breakneck, Long Island, who says, quote,
"There ain't no priorities on tomcats,"
unquote. A mailman who doesn't care about walking on his day off claims,
"With this handy-dandy walker cycle, I do my walking sitting down."
necessity being the mother of invention, this ingenious hod carrier says,
"When that old quitting whistle blows, I'm giving myself a lift home in my old wheelbarrow."
Getting the children to and from their schools has always been a problem, but now they have to play and get to school on time besides.
A Hollywood drugstore cowboy detached from his station wagon improvised this system on the spur of the moment.
Woo-ha! Doggone, for a while I thought I'd have to learn how to ride a horse.
And here's one by a traveling salesman from Sitting Bull, Montana, who spent most of his time in hotel lobbies.
I used to suffer from arthritis, because all I ever done was sit on my chair at the office. Now I get all my exercise and keeps healthy with this patent applied for exercycle.
Well, tires or no tires, I'm not giving up my golf game.
This golf enthusiast combines business with pleasure as he actually drives to work on his Model T. 4 putts and he's parked. You'd be surprised how few golf balls he loses. Pumping politician polls precinct in public primaries. Pumps as he stumps. This popular public personality predicts...
It is a pleasure and a privilege to personally point with pride and praise to the perfect performance and propulsion of this pump perambulator.
While a defense worker on the swing ship devised this swinging chariot. An air raid warden who's been staying up late nights was struck with this thought.
Yeah. Inventing things is kind of a hobby with me, see? So I put on these skids and my official equipment, see? And then I gets me a good strong magnet, see? And by golly, the darn thing works. Like this, see?
However, of the thousands of ideas submitted, not all were as successful as those we've just witnessed. Countless experiments were doomed to bitter failure. Then, like a bolt from the blue, came the solution, the answer to a nation's needs. A simple device once discarded as a child's toy, yet now bids fair to completely replace the automobile. Ladies and gentlemen, the pogo stick. Let us observe a practical demonstration by a satisfied customer, a defense worker who lives some distance from his job. It allows the pogoist to retain the habits to which he has grown accustomed. Little shortcuts may be used to save valuable time. The health of the pogoist is improved by the fresh air and exercise. He arrives at his work all hopped up with enthusiasm, ready to leap into his day's work. Sunday drivers, accustomed to pleasure trips to the country, are able to see for the first time what lies beyond the billboards and are amazed at the beauties of nature. Approximately 90% can be saved on highway surfacing alone. It has been suggested this saving of concrete could be dropped on Tokyo or Berlin. The pogo stick solves the parking problem. Statistics show that between 30 and 40 pogo sticks may be parked in the space occupied by one automobile. The pogo stick is an all-weather conveyance. The modern, streamlined design of the pogo stick gives smooth performance at high speed.
On your pogo stick, your pogo stick, your pogo stick. Hop on your pogo stick and hop right through the day. Don't need a bit of gas or traffic cop to give you that. Hop on your pogo stick and then let come what may. Don't slobber and blubber because you can't get rubber. Don't act like a martyr. Just smile and be your own self-starter. Don't be a fuddy-duddy. Let Uncle Sam get in your blood. Hop on your pogo stick and let your cares